Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Basics in American Truck Simulator. So I had to play around with things a little bit because we're on the 1.54 update. So real traffic density, I think, is a problem at minimum. But we are also here on April 3rd, and what that means is Missouri is out. So we now have that available. And so we are working on Louisiana and Iowa are the other ones that are in the works, and obviously Illinois has been announced. So we shall see what is going to take the place of Missouri. I'm hoping we're finally going to start getting into the Dakotas and start filling this out, because I think it'd be stupid to go up to Minnesota. And similarly, I don't know that like going to Alabama and all that is going to make a lot of sense either, or continuing across in some weird way. I get people would love, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, get me to New York and get me all the way to the East Coast. But the Route 66 thing made sense, but beyond that, not sure. A little bit torn because, the announcement kind of came out while I was away. So it wasn't totally expected, and then suddenly I got back and it's like, oh, Missouri's coming out in 3 days. And I've just gotten over here to California to kind of enjoy the view and the California rework. I don't know that Missouri is that compelling to like make my way all the way across the country again to get over there too quickly. So you guys let me know, I guess, any regular viewers, if it's just, hey, when I get there, I get there. Let's spend some more time in California or whatever. But this episode, I'm likely going to stick in California. So we're just going to leave ourselves here in Santa Cruz. Well, I guess I get a free quick travel. Man. No, I'm going to stick with not doing weird things. So we're going to stay here. Because, yeah, the Cruising Missouri event doesn't have anything that I'm super crazy about as far as paint job or anything like that. So if I don't get anything, that's okay. Because, again, I've got my own trailer here, so wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, San Francisco... I may just go with the slow one, or the short one, because San Francisco's probably going to be pretty cool, with whatever they did in the rework, and, I don't know what we'll see, but we're going to keep this probably just a very short episode, and let's just head over here. Well, maybe we won't. We're going to go... Did I not? I'm guessing I had to relax or something, and I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna take a rest, and then that job will be gone. So we'll see. But yeah, it makes sense to relax because that's what I should do. Otherwise we have a problem. So let's go find what jobs we have now. Well, silly me, it's a World of Trucks job. So, and again, this is the other thing that happens when you quick travel. They turn off all your lights, so at least it's dark enough, I remembered, so I won't get in trouble for that. So yeah, I was worried like real companies and all of that were gonna have to get removed. But I took off real traffic and I took off the mirrors because using the head tracker now, I really don't need that mirror thing. So I kept the top bar where it gives us a little bit of info. But we'll head around this way and we will go to the company. But yeah, with the World of Trucks jobs, which is what I'm taking, we don't need to worry about the sleep. So it's been a while, it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I ran some trucking, because I basically did a bunch of them to begin with. Oh, well, I am gonna just stay over here and past These 4 trucks here. Because otherwise we'll probably just get stuck at the light again. I mean, we do have the extended light timing. That was the other thing I was worried might not work. But the traffic will probably be significantly lower. So that little yellow thing, I think is my blind spot detector. I don't know why it's blinking. It's not as if the truck is moving or something, but it just may be a bit of a bug. So, yeah, but like I said, today was the day Missouri was released. And, yeah, you know, you got San Francisco, you got the Arch, but, like, beyond that, I mean, there are different kinds of loads, but they'll still be there whenever we get over there. You know, and maybe we start making our way over, like I said. This will be out tomorrow morning. So those regular viewers who watch it, if you're like, you know, I'd like you to head over that way, maybe we'll go ahead and do that. Because it's not, like I said, as if I can truly tell the difference. But it just feels like, hey, I should do some California work out here. Yeah, I think we might have been at Kivit, but we got sent over to like the service stop or whatever it is, because that's where it takes you for the quick travel. But yeah, really nice building there. Nice building there. It's actually a wonderful time to be here, honestly. I mean, the lighting is pretty sweet. Man, what happened to that trailer? Looks like it got cracks in it or something. It's pretty bad. We are getting stuck at every light. This is crazy. I mean, it's total city-like, but man. Alright, now we got the arrow again. So, hopefully that'll be it. But we're over here in Santa Cruz. And yeah, I think it'll be a really quick trip, but there's nothing terrible about having short episodes, but, you know, unless we just make that the norm, and then that becomes maybe less interesting. But then again, it is still... Oh, I guess we will probably have another light.
Turn left.
Alright, well this one I do need the arrow, so this maybe isn't too bad,
Turn
but...
left.
Alright, it's turning red over there. There we go. Now hopefully there isn't another light on that, although we can turn right on red over there if there is. That sign had a Lowe's in that little tiny corner store.
Right.
Don't think Lowe's operates little tiny hardware stores like that, but
Turn right.
it's pretty funny actually. But I'm sure it was just like whatever the hardware store is defaulting in the game, and this is a confusing location, but yeah, this is where I was, so it's unfortunate because I would have been there right away, and I could have made it, I guess, a lot shorter, but alright. But I suppose with as short as we're going, 71 miles is going to be, I mean, we'll be done in like 3 minutes. It won't be that fast, but because I still got to park and
You have arrived at your
get this thing, and where is this? Interesting. Okay. Alright, well we got some room here, so maybe we can make this work. Although, that's a much smaller spot than I would think. Alright, again, in this series, we're trying not to move without being able to see, but yeah, alright, we're going straight back, so, you know, without being in the cab, I should say. So that's kind of the deal. Alright, let me... Alright. Get in there. Alright, this should work. That actually is quite a nice parking job, in all honesty. So let's see. Let's load on up. It'll be a little later in the morning. Might not quite require 7:30. Yeah, so barely half an hour to load up. So we just got our big mix tank strapped down. And again, we're going to reset this. I saw there was like a Google navigation UI, which is intriguing to me. I may try that out. But not sure. Oops. Alright, I'm trying. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. Trying to figure out what the. There we go. Turn off the in-game one because, or the in-dash one because we've got the floater one. All right.
Get ready to turn left.
But there we'll be able to see our location. And again, with the way the lights work in California, I say a 71-mile trip is easy, but this could still take 30 minutes. Especially into San Francisco. If we get the heart of San Francisco like that. Alright, and we're clearly not just jumping on the roadway there.
Turn right.
Okay. So, alright, we're going to go underneath, but there is a freeway entrance there somewhere. I guess I'll get in the right lane just to be sure, or maybe we just continue on this way. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it's letting us get on anywhere, so never mind. But we're heading up on, I think it's California 17. I'm not as familiar with what their state route signs look like. But I know it's not a U.S. route sign, so I'm going to assume it's a state route. Alright. Nice and curvy. 40 miles an hour it says, which is about what we're doing. But we'll get a nice scenic drive up here to San Francisco. But yeah, it looks like we've already done 7... Whoa. Holy moly. What am I doing? We've done 20 miles already of the 71 that we have. So we're going to make a couple turns and we'll be there. Okay. So we discovered San Jose, which is also nice. So that's good. Alright, so I'm at 55 now. This will take us up to 60.
Keep left.
Alright, so I assume that just means we keep going straight.
Keep right. And
But
then
yeah,
exit right.
I mean, definitely the one thing I'll give it is alright, you go by. Alright, San
Exit
Francisco, exit only. I mean, it does look pretty sharp. And I don't know that it was this well done before, so. So I know one of the
Keep
big
left.
things in 1.54 is I think they added some new like harder driver academy things, so I may add on to that mini course that I had of that at some point too. But for now, we're just doing what we need to do to keep things going, because yeah, I did get enough done when I was gone so that you guys had some trucking every 4 days. And he's not gonna stop. So much for yielding. I mean, and yes, maybe I could have moved over and been nice, but I did have the right of way in a big heavy truck. Yeah, short of, well, I mean, I don't even know. I'd have to go to like an older version, I think, because the California rework came in like 152 or something. I don't remember, but short of like trying to run it that way, which I'm not going to do, because, you know, what's the point? I mean, this is what it looks like now, and it looks really nice now, so we'll be happy with it. There's like cones on the side. It's pretty funny. They got like garbage on the shoulders, which is total California. Well, there's our delivery spot, so I assume we're going to exit here. Are we?
Keep left.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that is the exit, is over there. Okay. But yeah, proceed to the now that is
Keep left.
get rid of the San Francisco thing, because that is a cool skyline. All right, so we're gonna exit here toward the Golden Gate. Bro, we couldn't even go the other way. Toward the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, I'm almost. What? Trailer damage. Oh, there's a truck headquarters down there. Yeah, this is likely. Oh, the crane's moving. That's cool. But yeah, this is probably heavily redone for the downtown area and all that. DKNY. Pep
Keep
Boys.
Right. And then turn right.
Man,
Turn
there's a
right.
lot going on here.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Okay. So we're going to want to turn
Turn
here. So we got a lot of cars going on here. Nobody's coming yet. So I know there was that like center of San Francisco, but wow, no, this I'm pretty sure is way more elaborate than it was. This is pretty cool.
Go
I'm glad
straight.
we took the short route. Oh, and you got like a hill up there, like a total San Francisco hill that way. That is awesome. Wow. See if I can take a better look as we cross through the intersection. Look at that. They did an exceptional job with that. That's pretty cool.
Keep right. And then turn right.
So yeah, enjoy the sights, that's for sure. Wow. So there's that crane I think we passed that was doing its thing. Trying to enjoy the view, but not go too many crazy places on top of it. Alright, now we're kind of going into a more of a warehouse district, I'd say. So we probably have to go under the bridge, get on the other side. So, Bijou Frigate. Don't know. not a brand I recognize, so maybe that's just like a San Francisco store or something that someone might be like, oh, I know what that is. So, not sure. Should be hopefully loud enough. I've
and then turn
added
left.
10 decibels to the thing, so I'm hoping it's not super
Turn
quiet.
left.
But the danger will be if I need to keep doing things for trucking, I don't know. Would just be odd. There's another bijou frigate, so yeah, it's got to be something. It's part of the scenery. Yeah, it just blinks that way. So, and you know, I do have other mods. I have other things going on. I don't know. Maybe they're related. It's like now it's stopped, but and maybe it's supposed to be blinking like that to catch your attention. But okay, so am I going in
Turn
here?
right.
Here? Yeah, I guess so. All right. So I think we're going to the back there.
You have
hold
arrived
on.
at your destination.
Am I over there? No, not yet. I'm over here. But do I... Okay, I think I see it. So yeah, I think rather than like go around the building, we want to go this way. And then try to get ourselves in there. I should be able to kind of turn and position myself nicely that way. Alright, so let's see if we can, whoops, make this work the way we need to. Come on. We're playing that stupid look the wrong way game again. I think I'm not far enough, but we'll see. So hopefully getting pretty... Oh, come on. Straight in there. I don't see the spots, so my guess is we're not where we need to be. So let's pull out a little bit. My goodness. So I don't know how far over we need to go, but clearly more than we had here. There we go. Alright, at least we can see it. And then we just kind of reposition here. There we go. Alright, stop the engine and unload. So, hopefully you've enjoyed that little trip into San Francisco. Again, we didn't gain a whole lot here. $2,500 and 190 XP. But we did gain a lot of scenery. Other thing I want to do is look at this email that's been out there forever. So, okay, it's the special transports, I guess. And now, yeah, we've got some places in Missouri. So that would make sense. But now that at least is gone. So, short and sweet, but again, short distance, but gigantic views for sure. So I certainly enjoyed it. So once again, the real feedback I need from the folks who are watching regularly: do we continue to hang around in not San Francisco, but California? I mean, we might hang around a little bit around San Francisco. You know, maybe going over the Golden Gate would be cool if we could make that happen, but I think that'll be a little bit more challenging. But something like that, you know, where we see some landmarks, this, that, but do we hang around in California as opposed to start making a beeline over to Missouri? And again, getting to Missouri is probably still going to take 7 or 8 episodes, kind of like it took to get from over in Texas or Oklahoma, wherever we were over here. It took a while. And it just feels like we've just been here. We've only done like 3 or 4 deliveries in California. It would seem to be a shame to head out of here already. But you let me know, and I will consider it. How about that? I'm not married to sticking in California, but there isn't a huge draw for me in Missouri, honestly, because I'm thinking. Problem is, Illinois is not going to come out. I mean, Illinois just got announced. Could be 2 years till we see Illinois. I mean, maybe it won't be quite that long, but 18 months would probably not be unreasonable. And, my thing was like, yeah, I'll maybe start, because that was my thing. I could go from LA and like try to take Route 66 and head over to Chicago and kind of just keep trying to take loads in that direction. But I think that'll be hard to make happen anyway. But I don't know. Thinking out loud. But other than that, like, yeah, the Missouri thing, there's not a big draw for me to Missouri. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and support SCS. That's why I went ahead and bought it right away, like I always do. Having the ability to drive through and all of that is always nice. But yeah, I'm just more kind of interested in what else they're going to announce than necessarily running over there, because I think there's stuff to see here with the California rework. So you guys let me know. Did not ask you earlier, so I will ask now. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated. And I will see you next time.